Hey all, Zoom comedy. What a time to be alive. You can see your favorite comedians and their cats. And if you don't like a performer, you can just mute your mic, turn off your video, and go make a sandwich. We've got we've got this fun little chat here too, where you can like heckle anonymously and chat with people. You could share recipes if you want. Like here, I'll get us started. Here's one that I've been doing during quarantine, I guess. Please feel free to post your own. I need some new ones to try during lockdown. Yeah. Lockdown. Been so much fun. I'm in lockdown with my boyfriend because I don't have $5,000 a month to live independently in Toronto. Uh, yeah, in a really nice Tupperware container. He suggested that we should do something together, like let's do a puzzle. And at first I was a little bit hesitant. He's in the other room now, actually, probably listening through the walls. But we hopped on the puzzle train, and you know what? It's actually a lot of fun. Um, we started it back in January, and we just kind of do a little bit every single day. And I think it's just a really great bonding experience. I just, yeah, I love him more and more every day that we work on this together. So if you're looking for something to do during this millionth lockdown, I would highly recommend doing a puzzle because with your partner or significant other, it's just so great, so much fun. Anyway, yeah, I'm a stand-up comedian and I'm also an actor. And before you ask, no, you haven't seen me in anything unless you watch politically incorrect student films. In which case, you can catch me in my next one. Oh God, what is it? Deep Whispers. It's coming out in like 2023 or whenever they can find a sound editor. I'll send you the Zoom link to it or whatever once we get it. Oh, I was also in a Tim Hortons commercial. You might have seen it. Oh, this one. That was me. That was me. I'll be signing autographs after. I can sign your cups. Yeah, being an actor, it's like such a weird profession. People will come up to me and they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, you're an actor." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's a crazy profession, keeps me on my toes." And they'll say, "What are you currently working on?" Nothing. But at least now, like now that we're in quarantine, it's great because they'll be like, "What are you currently working on?" And I'll be like, "Nothing." And they'll be like, "Oh my goodness, me too. Oh, pandemic sucks, right?" Yeah, because I had so much going on for me before this one. I have to do like auditions online too in this weird box. And the last audition I did, they said to me, the casting director, he's like, "Can you please stand up for this? Like, we want to see you like fully perform." And I'm like, "Really? Okay. I mean, I'm on a desktop, but I'll do my best." Is that good? That works for you? My name is Sarah Bransfield. Thank you so much.
Yeah, great job. I mean, I like the act out, pretending your boyfriend's there. I don't know if he's there, and using the notepad. And you got to use the medium the way it can be best used. So kudos on that. Definitely points for creativity.
I tried to be a prop comic once to like use props, and it's so hard to incorporate that into a set. So I don't even think you know how difficult it is of what you just did and how you made it really funny. Because I used to have to always leave the house with a specific baseball cap, and if I didn't leave it, I couldn't do my bit.
No.
So, huge points for that. I really liked it. I think that you're really likable, and I think that your jokes are like really hitting home for how I feel right now. And I'm going to start making myself a little calendar of all the things that are my real thoughts. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, echoing what the other said, like the way that you've used the medium to your advantage as opposed to a disadvantage is great. So put in the amazing peanut butter spoon recipe into the chat. I don't know if everybody caught what the recipe was that was typed into the chat, but it was just sticking a spoon of peanut butter. And you're using the props. Yeah, it's what you've got to do, right? Like you recognize there are some limitations in this venue, but you've pulled on some of the strengths to counter that. Just watch, your chair was doing a little bit of a squeaky thing at the beginning that was a bit distracting, which can be the other like side of this thing, right? So you got to know on stage you wouldn't have to deal with sitting in a squeaky chair. That's not a problem that you would have to deal with on stage comedy. But in this wonderful world of Zoom, if you got your kids running around in the background or a squeaky chair, like everybody will know.